Hey guys, it's Fanny, and today I'm going to be recording a medication update. I haven't done one of those in exactly 3 weeks, which is kind of funny because the last time I did a medication update, it was 3 weeks that I've been on the current dosage that I was at. But okay, seems appropriate. Don't mind this blanket. I'm very cold. It's a brisk 70, nope. It's a brisk 68 degrees today, which is a big drop from the day before, which was 90 something. So yeah, 30 degrees in temperature difference. Anyway, back to the medication. So, I want to talk about my Topamax. I am still taking that, and I am still taking it at 12.5, which, if you can remember from the last time, is half of the dosage of my starting dose. The starting dose was 25 milligrams. So, gosh. I really wanted this medication to be my be end and all, medication, but I don't think that's gonna ultimately work out for me. And here's why. So, after being on this new dose, which is a lower dose, for 3 weeks, I have corrected, as I mentioned in my last video, the sleeping for extended periods of time, such as like for 11 hours to 14 hours, that has ended. That doesn't happen anymore, thank God, because that was something that I definitely couldn't live just day-to-day basis. I couldn't do that. However, I'm still very fatigued. I do frequently feel the need for naps and kind of like closing my eyes, or I kind of drift off and get really drowsy. But the most unfortunate thing for me is the fact that basically I don't think it's effective anymore. At the slower dose of 12.5, I don't think it helps my mood. And as a mood stabilizer, it has to do its job. And I don't think it's doing it, guys. And it really sucks because I really was excited about this medication. At the starting dose, it was doing very well. I reported about 30 to 40% increase in mood stabilization, but the sedation was just too much. And so we thought that we would try maybe lowering the dose to see if it would still benefit me. But now it just kind of seems as if I'm getting none of the benefits from it. There is maybe still like if I were to estimate, maybe like 10% mood stabilization effect. But I mean, that's really not worth it to take a pill every single night for 10% increase in your mood. So I'm going to see my psychiatric nurse soon, and we'll discuss that together. But I'm thinking that after I tell her what I basically told you guys, she's going to try me on new medication. And it's so sad because, like I said, I was just so excited. I'm like, oh my god, this is controlling my mood swings. This is allowing me to concentrate. This is allowing me to get a hold of my anger, my rage, those kind of episodic events. And now it's kind of slowly regressing back to the fact that I'm having a really hard time controlling my aggression. So to compensate, I've been having to take a lot of Ativan. And to be more specific, for the past week, this past week that just happened, I took my dosage of Ativan, which is just one milligram, so it's very low. I've had to take it every day. And that's very unlike me because I normally take Ativan on an as-needed basis, maybe once a week or so, but it's been every day because I really cannot control my aggression. So that's really unfortunate, and I really hope that when I talk to her, we'll be able to try out a new medication or something, or who knows, maybe she'll be able to tell me something else. But I think this is gonna be it for Topamax, and it's a really great medication if you're not susceptible to to, what is it called, somnolence. Yeah, if you're not susceptible to medications that make you incredibly drowsy and tired, this might really work for you. But for me, I guess I am ultra sensitive to medications that have a kind of drowsy effect, and I can't tolerate it. But yeah, and just as a quick side note, I do note that between the times that I wake up, well, let me correct myself. The time right before I fall asleep and the amount of time that happens after I wake up, maybe about an hour or so, I'm very confused and I'm usually not aware of what's happening. And this kind of makes me feel as if I am basically kind of walking through a haze. I feel very unsure of my surroundings. I don't exactly remember how I got to sleep, why I went to sleep, what I did before I went to sleep, what's the last thing I said, what I'm going to do now. So there's this kind of period of confusion, and reading up on Topamax, it does have a side effect of causing forgetfulness. So that could be that. It's not cool because it does make me feel very like delayed in waking up, and I feel very much like, somebody asked me, it's like, oh, what did you do last night? I'm like, well, this is all I remember, and then everything else, I'm not sure what happened or what got me there. But yeah, just wanted to give you guys a little bit of that so that you know that this medication does have the tendency to have forgetfulness as a symptom. But yeah, I hope you guys, got something from this medication update, and I will update you guys as soon as possible when I see my psychiatric nurse. I actually see her next week. So hopefully, I'll have some new information to share with you guys, be able to tell you guys what I'll be taking next. Hopefully not a blood pressure medication, seriously, because I really don't want to have my like kidneys or whatever blood levels monitored like once a month. That's not for me. But yeah, so I hope you enjoy this, and I'll see you again soon, okay? Bye!